Girls, it's Miss Norad. Hello, boys and girls, Miss Norad with another Writer's Workshop video. Alright, Writer's Workshop is when we learn how to do our best writing. We can write about anything we want at Writer's Workshop. You can write about people, places, things you like to do, animals, pets, things you're learning, anything that is fun that's going on in your life. So, you can write about anything you want. Now, the last couple of days, I wrote about things we're learning. I wrote about the Pilgrims, and then I wrote about what I like to do on Thanksgiving. Today, I've been thinking that I'm going to do something different. So I'm thinking about what do I like, things that I like, what do I want to write about? And you know, I love my kitty Ross. So I think I want to write about Ross again today. Now, I've written about Ross before, but I didn't write very much. Now that I know how to write more, I'm going to do another writing about my kitty Ross. And this time, I'm going to add more to my sentence. So I don't want to just write, I love my kitty Ross. I know that. I want to tell you about my kitty. So I want to tell you that my cat Ross is orange. He has blue-green eyes. Sometimes they look blue, sometimes they look more green. He is very sweet. He likes to cuddle at nighttime. You know, he likes to sit on my head while I'm sleeping. He likes to cuddle at night when I'm trying to sleep or early in the morning when I first wake up. He likes to play with toys. He likes to sleep behind our bed, and he also likes to sleep on a stack of blankets. And he loves playing in boxes. So those are some things about my kitty. I'm not going to tell you all of that about my Rossi cat. I'm just going to tell you a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I know I want to tell you about what he looks like, how old he is. So I'm going to draw him, and I'm going to write something he likes to do. Okay, so I'm going to draw him laying down on stacks of blankets. So we have lots of quilts on our guest bedroom. We have a bed in there, and we have lots of quilts. Quilts are blankets that have been hand sewn, and they're stacked up on the bed. They're all kinds of colors, so it doesn't matter what color I use for the blankets, for my quilts, because there are a bunch of different colors. So I'm just going to do a few different colors. All right, so there's my quilts, okay? And Ross loves to lay down on top of them. So I'm going to draw his body. He's orange, okay? He is very furry and very fluffy. So I'm going to turn my paper for a minute. He's got a big furry tail, very furry. He's very fluffy and very soft. He's a long hair cat, so lots of hair. It gets everywhere. All right, I'm going to draw his face. He's a little bit bigger. Let me make him a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, he's got his ears. I'm coloring his face, but I'm not going to color quite as hard. I want it to be a little bit lighter so that you can still see the other colors. So I said sometimes his eyes are blue, sometimes they're green. So I'm just going to do blue. All right, then I need to do his nose and his whiskers. Got his nose, his whiskers, his mouth. He's got a little bit of freckles right here. All right, and he sleeps with his legs and his paws tucked up under him. So I'm going to see if I can make this a little darker so it looks like his leg is tucked up under him. 1, 2. There we go. All right, so there is Kitty Ross, my Kitty Ross. All right, so I'm going to write my cat Ross is orange. My cat Ross is orange. 5 words. So my first word is my. That's a sight word. I know how to spell it. Is M. It's going to be capital because it's the first letter in my sentence. M-Y is the sight word my. My, then I need to leave space, so I'm going to put 2 fingers. Cat. I know cat starts with C. A, at, T. My cat, I'm going to leave space. His name is Ross. So since it's his name, remember, we always make capital letters for the first letter in names. So I'm going to do a capital R instead of a lowercase. And I know how to spell his name, R-O-S-S. My cat Ross is, so I'm going to leave space. I know my sight word is I-S. Again, that's why sight words are important to be working on. My cat Ross is orange. Uh-oh, I don't have any room. I'm not even going to start it because if I can't do the whole word, I don't even start it. I'm going to sweep to the next line. Start here. Orange is a color word. I see it on my wall, so I am going to look at my wall where I have the word orange written, and I'm going to copy it. O-R-A. Then I see N-G-E. My cat Ross is orange. I should have 5 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I put at the end to say stop? I'm done telling you about my cat. Good, a period. So I'm going to put a period. Now, I can go back and label my picture. Cat, C-A-T. I also know how to spell his name, R-O-S-S. And then these are quilts. Q, quill. I hear an L. Quilts. I hear an S. Quilts. Okay? Now, today, Miss Norad's going to write a little bit more. You don't have to. What I'm looking for you is labeling your picture and starting to write a sentence. Okay? At least labeling your picture. If you're ready to write one sentence, go ahead. I'm ready to tell you a little bit more about my cat because I just love him so much that I just want to write more. So I'm going to keep going. Now I've got a period. I'm done with that sentence. I'm going to leave space and start a new sentence. My next sentence is, he is 3 years old. He is 3 years old. So that's in 5 more words. So I'm going to leave space. I'm starting a new sentence, so my first letter needs to be he. I hear H-E. He, leave space, is, I have it right here, so I'm going to copy it again, I-S. He is 3, leave space, 3, uh-oh, I'm out of room, sweep to the next line, years, Y, year, I hear an R, years, I hear an S. He is 3 years old. Leave space. Oh, I hear an O. O-L, old. D. He is 3 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I should have 5 words. What do I put to say stop? I'm done telling you about my cat. A period. All right, I'm going to tell you one more thing about Rossi. He sits on quilts. He sits on quilts. 4 words. All right, I'm going to leave space. He. Now, I already have the word he, and I'm going to just copy it. I leave space. I'm starting a new sentence, so it's going to look just like this because I need to capitalize it. H-E. He sits. Leave space. S. I says if. Sits. I hear T. Sits. I hear an S. He sits. Uh-oh, I'm out of space. Let's sweep to my next line and do my next word, on. Oh, I know my sight word on, O-N, so I'm going to write on. He sits on quilts. All right, I wrote quilts here, so I'm going to leave space, and copy it again, except I'm going to do a lowercase q. If you can't make lowercase letters yet, that's okay. He sits on quilts. I should have 4 words. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I put to say stop? I'm done telling you about my cat, Ross. A period. Very good. All right, now I want to read my sentence and make sure they match my picture. My cat, Ross, is orange. He is 3 years old. He sits on quilts. All right, my cat, Ross, is orange. Does that match my picture? Yes, I have my cat. He's orange. He is 3 years old. He sits on quilts. Is he sitting on a quilt? Yes. All right, I did my best writing. You do not have to write 3 sentences. What I want you to do is at least label your picture. If you're ready to write a sentence, write 1 sentence for me. If you think you can write more than 1 sentence and you want to, go for it. That's awesome. But if you cannot, that is okay. I don't expect you to write 3 sentences right now. That's for the end of kindergarten. But, you know, Miss Norad loves her kitty, so I just couldn't resist. I had to tell you more about my kitty cat, Rossi. All right, boys and girls, so today, think about what are you going to write about? Anything you want. I can't wait to see your writings. Do your writer's workshop in your journal. Remember, if you need journal or crayons or pencil, let Miss Norad know, and I can get you some. Bye, boys and girls. See you later.